Hey, good morning, church. Welcome to an LA Life podcast. It's 2024, and it is January 3rd. Again, New Year. Hopefully you've enjoyed your holiday season, Christmas, New Year's, whatever that looked like for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. Just kind of a heads up, it may be possible that we begin changing some of this LA Life podcast, but for now, here we are. We're recording. Going to get this out to you for the first Wednesday of the year. And just to give you a heads up, we're going to be in the book of 1 Corinthians all year long. We just finished the book of Mark this last year, where we spent an entire year working through what Jesus said. Mark records this. We went through, covered all of those stories, or I say all of them. We didn't go word for word, but we covered as much of Mark as we could. This year, we're going to be in the book of 1 Corinthians, where the Apostle Paul is writing to the church in Corinth. And really the theme verse for me, and this is what we're going to call the entire year of 1 Corinthians, is united. United. The Apostle Paul is calling the early church to be united. And to stay together, to be one, to be on the same path, going towards the same goal, trying to finish and get things done for the Lord, but do that together. And so I just want to read one verse to you, and this is out of chapter 1, verse 10. Here's what I say is the theme. He says, I appeal to you, brothers. So we know he's talking to the church, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be united in the same mind and the same judgment. And so Paul, writing to this early church in Corinth, is saying, hey, let's agree. Let's have no divisions. And what he means by that, and we'll break this down this year. He's really saying you can have a different agreement on the color of a wall, right? For us, that's how it applies. You can even have a different agreement on whether we sing hymns or whether we sing contemporary, or our worship looks different. I don't want drums. I do want drums. You can have an opinion about all those things. But what Paul is calling the early church to is to be in agreement on Jesus Christ. Be in agreement on the necessity of the death, burial, and resurrection. To be in agreement on telling others about the story of Jesus and allowing that to change lives. That's what he's calling the church to, and that's what we're going to use as our theme for 2024. Is we're calling the church at La Fountain to be united. Again, we're to be united on the things that we should unite on. As I said, if you want your pastor to be in a suit and tie every day, perfectly fine, right? This is probably not the church you're going to enjoy that, because he's not going to be in one. If you want to sing hymns, also perfectly fine, but we're probably not singing very many hymns at La Fountain. We sing some, but maybe not as much as you would like, right? So that's the thing. You can have an opinion about that, but what we want to be in agreement on is Jesus Christ, the death, burial, and resurrection. So I hope that you'll join us this year. The first Sunday is going to be January 7th. We're going to introduce Corinthians. We're going to talk a little bit about the context and why and what's going on. And we're going to begin working our way through, starting in chapter 1. And we're going to see what things that we can learn, what things we can see, what things that we need to understand better so that we can be united for Jesus Christ and take that message into the world. So there you go. There you go. I said, there you good. It's early, right? There you go. January 3rd. Here's your midweek teaching, LA Life podcast. Love you guys. Have a great day.